Alright, so excuse the annoying fan in the background. My apartment cannot turn it off for whatever reason, but we are here finally with a salon blowout tutorial, how I do it at home, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people have been asking me to do a step-by-step routine on how I blow out my hair and achieve salon-like results at home. So here we are. For starters, like, my hair is super dry right now. Like, normally I would like to get right into it and start my process from wet to dry, but I had to get clothed, you know, put a little stuff on my face because I am recording content. So my hair is dry and I'm going to wet it up with my little spray bottle. To answer any questions, because I get them a lot, yes, my hair is naturally curly. This is me. I have not had a perm or a relaxer, right? Because we call them perms, but they're actually relaxers. I haven't had a relaxer since, I want to say 10th grade, 9th grade? 9th grade. 9th grade was the last time that I got a relaxer, so around 14, 15 years old. And I got my first relaxer when I was like 9, which I'm pretty sure most of us can relate to. So I have been natural for about 14 years. Has it been 14 years? It has been 14 years, damn. So I've been natural for about 14 years. So my hair is naturally curly. This is my hair dry with no product in it. With product in it, my curls do look, you know, a little more defined, but it's giving fro and I like it. You know, it's cute. Okay, it's whatever, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So before we got here, right, I normally start my process out with doing an oil treatment. I put this Jamaican black castor oil with coconut in it. I start with massaging the Jamaican black castor oil into my scalp. Then I'll part it into different sections, work it through from the root to the bottom to root, depending on what your curl pattern is. If I'm doing this with my hair curly, I'll start from bottom to root. And if my hair is already straight, I'll just start like from massaging into the roots and work my way down to the bottom. So 4 different sections. I'll braid each section up looking like Felicia from Friday, and I'll let that sit in for about 10 to 20 minutes. So then I wash my hair, and I use the OGX Argan Oil of Morocco line. I also use the biotin and collagen line and flip back and forth between the two of those because my hair grows really fast when I use the biotin and collagen one. Just throwing that in there. Deep condition, all that jazz. I do use an Olaplex treatment every 2 weeks so I can keep my curl pattern fluctuating between straight and curly hair. All of that, we can sum that up into in another video. So I use a blowout brush. I used to use like a regular blow dryer and a little round brush like this, and I found that I get way better results using the blowout brush. Like, this blowout brush is my saving grace. It definitely protects my curl pattern a lot more because I don't have to put as much heat with the flat iron onto my hair because I get a better blowout with the blowout brush as opposed to using a blow dryer and a separate brush. I use these little clips from Complex Culture. I don't know why I said it like that. But I use these little clips from Complex Culture. I have a few other clips here, and I have my Complex Culture like Demon brush, but it has like bristles in it as well. Probably need to clean that out. And another gem in my process is this Silk Blowout Thermal Spray, also from the OGX line. It has like this kind of nozzle here, and I'll spray it into my hair, and I'll brush it through with this brush to detangle it a little bit and let the product work through my hair before blowing it out. What else before we get into this thing here? Oh, and you guys did see that I used this Argan Oil of Morocco penetrating oil right when I got out the shower. Like, while my hair is still wet, I'll put that into my hair to let it kind of like dry with a little bit of oil in it. So I do all of these things because I'm sure my curly girls can relate when going back and forth between curly and straight hair. Like, if your hair is trained to be curly, it's harder to keep it straight. Like, any little bit of humidity, any moisture, it's frizz central, it's not staying straight. So I do all of these things to help retain moisture in my hair and just keep it locked down so it's not getting frizzy. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get this process started. Okay, so my battery died, but I finished blow drying my hair, and this is what it looks like just after using the blowout brush. I haven't flat ironed it yet. We're gonna get to that. Anyway, these allergies are kicking my ass. But I found that it's super beneficial to kind of like roll the brush as you're pulling it down to get like all of your hair into one roll and let it sit there for a little bit so it can dry your hair while your hair is being pulled. That way it's similar to like when you go to the salon and they put the rollers in and your hair is being dried as it's being pulled with the rollers. If that makes sense. Like, I really don't know how to explain it. If you don't understand what I'm trying to say, I apologize. But definitely as a technique, just roll the brush as you're going down and then hold it in one place so it can dry as you're going down as you're going down your hair. So this blowout brush, the air comes out of two sides of it. So really the goal is to make sure that your hair is being covered by both sides. So that way you're not really wasting any time. Like, to maximize the time, maximize the blowout, make sure at any given point both sides where the air is coming out of is on your hair, essentially. And you want to part your hair into as many parts as possible, I guess, so it can be less hair that you're blow drying at once. That way most of your hair is actually like getting the heat to dry your hair, and as it's being pulled and dried and straightened. Like, that's literally what happens when you're at the salon. They be pulling your hair because they're trying to get it straight. Like, it's not even about it getting dry at that point. Like, it's already dry. They pull your hair so it can get straight, because as your hair is being pulled with heat on top of it, that's how you get it straight. I don't know how else to explain that. But, so I'm a psychopath who clearly does not care about her curls. I flat iron my hair on 410. It's a little dirty. I'm not even gonna it's a little dirty. I'm not even gonna show you all of that. But I flat iron my hair on 410, and since it's mostly straight from the blowout, we're not doing little tiny pieces to get it straight. And I think that's honestly what protects my curls more, because I'm not putting that direct heat from the plate onto my hair as often as I would have if I was using just a regular blow dryer and a brush separately. My hair is really straight. Like, I could pretty much like wear my hair this way, but I like it more straighter than this. Personal preference. And then also, like, using the brush only, it's kind of hard to like get my my edges and stuff. Like, I need to make sure my edges are straight. My kitchen is probably kitchening right now, so flat iron me, please. So we want to get the groove. And then as I'm coming down to the end, I'm like flipping the flat iron to get like, oh, you can't see because my room, but you see, to get like a nice little curl at the end. Do the same thing on the other side. And I do this a lot because, like, obviously my roots aren't as straight as I want them to be from just using a blowout brush. I haven't mastered that yet, getting my roots. Also because it's hot. Like, that heat on your head is hot, and I'm sure you guys who go to the salon know it's not, no games are being played. So you see a little more curl at the end, and then we're just gonna continue the process.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should ride on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck, I know it's all up. Everything good, keep the vibes on crush, I know it's all like the motherfucking man. Lately, can't nobody do it like I can. Daily, baddest in the land. Body turn your nigga to a fanny up. I made it where I'm at on my own. Had a couple blocks in the road, but I get to the bag on the low. I be counting stacks while they grow. Yeah, you know me, baby. Won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely.
Okay, so since my battery keeps dying, I have to do this quick. I tried to do the rest of it on my phone. This is what my hair comes out like when I do the flat iron, and I like this. Like, this is, you know, my thing. I'm looking for, oh, it's right in front of my face. So this is the hair serum that I use in my hair. It's silk. I got it in Ipsy. Is it sleek? Oh no, it's silk. So I got it in an Ipsy packages, and I love it, honestly. You just need one little pump, and it'll definitely go a long way. So I just, you know, trying to get that through my hair. We don't like flyaways, so let's, you know, just make sure the hair is nice and oiled all the way through. And like I said earlier, so I put a lot of oil in my hair at different stages of this process, just because since I go back and forth between curly and straight, my hair doesn't know what it wants to do. Like before, when my hair was trained to be straight all the time, only straight, I wasn't wearing curly, like my curls was looking like little spaghetti noodles. I didn't have to do all of this. Like, I could just straighten my hair and that's it. But now, since I like to go back and forth between the two, my hair is confused. Like, now she's like, am I straight or am I curly? Which one are you trying to do? So this is what we do. This is what we do, and this is how I do my salon blowouts. How do you guys like it? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have any suggestions, like things that you do at home. If anyone knows what I was trying to say about rolling the blow dry brush and, you know, helping it get straight by pulling it, please try to reword it for your girl, for other people to understand, because that is the best way that I can explain it. Right. So another thing that I like to do right after I do my hair, because it has like a little bit of the heat in it, don't ask me why I think this or what my thought process is, but it's fresh. So I like to go ahead and pin curl it right away so it can retain the curls. And when I take them out, they're going to be like, you know, looking good, and it'll stay like this. Because if I don't pin curl it, their curls are going to drop eventually, and I have to work tonight. So we want the curls to, you know, give what they're supposed to give. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, share, all that jazz. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby. Let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way.